Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Channel, Brenda Hoffman. Dear ones, perhaps the past few days have been confusing or not. But whatever happens from this day forward will be less confusing internally because you faced your interpersonal fears. Many of you believe not much bravado was displayed by you or others. Yet, what transpired the past few days solidified who you are or are becoming. It is time for the next phase, which includes negating pretensions within and without. Who are you? This is your ongoing clarifying call. In the past, you pretended to be someone others wanted you to be. You are now claiming yourself. And by doing so, you shift your world and that of others. Those who depend on you to care for them are becoming more independent, and those who refuse to become more independent are discovering others who better meet their needs. This is a new world, and you are a new being. Others will either fully accept the new you or interact with those who will play your former role. Some people might be leaving your orbit. Not because you are a terrible or selfish person, but because they want someone to take care of them and you no longer want to do so. The next few days will be filled with emotional upheavals, not necessarily for you, but for those who believe they need other caretakers because they find you lacking. At first, you might be emotionally hurt until you realize they are disconnecting from the needy or caretaker roles the two of you have been playing for months or years, a freedom you never expected to experience. The freedom to be. Even though these beings may stay in your orbit of friendship or love, your relationship will no longer include your responsibility for their well-being. There is so much that will change in your inner world in the next few months that holding yourself back to care for others will seem ludicrous if it does not already. You want to fly, and those you caretake want you tethered to the ground. Perhaps you wonder what will happen to those who refuse to move beyond their caretaker or victim roles. Nothing other than you will no longer wish to participate, forcing them to find others who will care for them or to fly themselves. Letting go of your former life goal of caretaking others will initially seem counterintuitive and wrong. Even so, your inner urges to fly will be stronger. Similar to infants evolving into toddlers who refuse to eat solid foods. The number of adults who continue to suckle indicates that all eventually shift from nursing to solid foods. So it will be now. Many will clamor for the old ways that no longer interest you. Others will attempt to fulfill those old ways without joy or satisfaction. The caretaking role will rapidly fade from your life, and of those who wish to fly beyond what is known into the new world they have been creating for eons. What was is no more and will never be again for you. It is the choice of others if they wish to continue the 3D roles of victim or caretaker. You are no longer interested in doing so. You will likely discover that when you refuse to participate in the victim or caretaker roles, there are fewer victims or want to be victims. You are not a terrible person, merely someone who is maturing into your true self and leaving the old world behind, not in fear or anger, but in new you maturity. So be it. Amen.